help in this video. This is going to be kind of a long video, but please don't click away. All these bottles, when we went, what I call it, fishing for bottles at Tycoon Lake, we found a bunch of bottles where they drained the lake, and I took my spear and fished the bottles out of the lake. And there is a lot of them, and some of them could be old, and I'm going to need your help. So don't click away, and if you are an expert on antique glass or bottles, please watch this video.
Hey guys, it's Mr-Goody here, and welcome to another video. Today what we're doing, do you remember the other day when I said it was just a couple of samples of bottles that we had, and we had to clean up more when we went to Tycoon Lake? Well, what we have done, we've cleaned up a couple more, pretty much with soap and water and whatnot. We didn't do anything major to harm the glass. And we know about bottle tumbling, and no, we don't have a tumbler. So we've just pretty much used warm water, not hot, warm water, and soap to get this clean so they could be identifiable. Anyways, I'll start out with important bottles so you guys don't click away first. I would like to show you guys, and I will need help identifying some of these, but these are the ones that are definitely the easiest and the best. This right here, to the best of my knowledge, and that dirt is on the inside, by the way. To the best of my knowledge, this is a 1960s era, late 60s I think, Pepsi Cola bottle. I could be wrong. If I am, please let me know. Let's see what else we have here. We have this says Coke on it. It says no refills Coke, trademark. Is that 10 fluid ounces? Okay. Then we have a Gatorade bottle. Yes, these are all glass. Do you remember when Gatorade was in a glass bottle? And there's the little lightning emblem right there. On the bottom, it says 27/10/93. I don't know if that means the year or what, but I just thought it was neat kind of seeing a Gatorade glass bottle. Another one that's kind of new or old, is this Yahoo Bottle. It still has that yellow kind of neck, or from the seal, from the twist off on it. And that's what it looks like, guys. Really can't make, let's see, on the bottom it says 42. Okay. This right here, this one is an old Lipton iced tea bottle. Pretty old, I think. Nothing on the bottom of it. Right here, this bottle says Reds with 2D, or 2Ds, Reds. And on the bottom has the number 22. Now, I looked up the pattern of this bottle right here, and as far as I know, because on the bottom it says Canada Dry 1980, and it has a -5. So I think this used to be Canadian Dry bottle. And see what else we have here. We have this right here. I don't know if it's hard for you to see or not. It's in actually pretty good shape. It says design, patent, and then it tells the number, and it says Barks regular. So I'd say that's Barks root beer. And on the bottom, I don't know, it's like 18813 366. I believe. Anyways, and remember the Pepsi one I just showed you? I'd found another one of the Pepsi ones, and the branding is coming off. It's completely gone on that side, and on this side it's almost gone. On the bottom it also says 66. Again, I don't know if that's the year or what. Then I came up on this jewel, which was weird. It was a weird looking bottle, and I thought, what in the heck is this bottle? But this bottle was a treat, because if you can see how it's shaped, all the way around it said 57 on this, 57. And then I remembered a long time ago, Heinz 57. This is a glass ketchup bottle, and on the bottom it has the numbers H-257, and then at the top it says 25. So there, guys, there is a glass Heinz 57 ketchup bottle. That's pretty cool. Then I would like to show you this. I can barely make out and see, but this says Pepsi Cola right here. Pepsi Cola, 16 fluid ounces, and it also says 1 pint. I don't know if this is older than the others, or if this is newer. It has 40 on the bottom. I think, does that say 68? I'm not really for sure, but the emblem is gone on one side, and it's mostly gone on that side, except if you kind of tilt it, you can see it say Pepsi Cola. And then the very back one, I do not know what this is, but this bottle has a diamond right here. Diamond shape. It has a 67-4 right there. Nothing really on the bottom. Has another diamond on the other side. If you guys know what that is, just let me know in the comments section. I'd greatly appreciate it. And then we have this, last but not least for now. We have a picture of the Liberty Bell, I think it looks like, on this bottle. It says 1776 to 1976. And on this side it says America's Bicentennial. And it says dispose of properly. Well, since this came from a bottom of a lake, I think it's too late for that. But that is some more of the bottles. Okay, I'm back with more bottles, guys. Again, at the age of these, I don't know. I'm not a bottle expert. Like I said, you know, we clean these with warm water and like a bottle, what's it called? Bottle wand or whatever? Brush wand. Anyways, I know some of these are old and some of these might not be, but we found these, you know, kind of deep. This right here says Sprite. And it says trademark, 10 fluid ounces. Okay, we have that bottle. Now this next one should be pretty old because I looked it up, but if you guys can tell me, I greatly appreciate it. At the top, inside that red kind of square, it says sugar free, and then it says 7-Up right there. And let's see what it says on the bottom. On the bottom it says 70, hold on, let me get it straight here. It says 75-51603 5, and then the number 14. So, and then on the other side, the label is faded pretty much all the way, and on this side it says sugar free and it says 7-Up. And this is one of the only bottles I kept that had the top broke, because it's the only 7-Up bottle that I found. So I did keep that for that reason. Now, this other bottle, I mean, has all these weird, it's shaped very weirdly, if you can see it. and it would have probably had a branding right there, but I do not know what it is. And on the bottom it has the number 46. So if you guys know what that is, just shout out and leave a comment in the comment section below. This next one says Miller Brewing Company, established 1855, and on the bottom it has the number 35. Now these last two, if I'm right, I don't know if I'm right or not, these look like Coca-Cola bottles, but I'm not 100% for sure. You know, and then the branding should have been right through there. On the bottom, let's see if it doesn't really have anything on the bottom at all. But when I was a kid, I could have sworn that the Coca-Cola bottles looked like this. I could be totally wrong. Here's another one. It says regular U.S. Patent Office. Contents 12 fluid ounces. See if this has anything on the bottom. It does. It says 6I56 9, and that is that batch of bottles right there. Alright, and then we have these 16-ounce glass bottles, and I remember these as a kid. They have these like styrofoam around the labels, and these actually survived. These right here, this is a Pepsi. This is a Pepsi. Of course, this is Sprite. The RC is pretty much almost faded on that, but it's an RC. This is a Ski. I don't remember ever drinking that. And this one's not in the best shape in the world, but that's a Sunkist, for those of you who remember those. Just if you do, just leave a comment in the comment section below. Alright guys, I am back, and I'm sorry if I'm taking a long time, but I'm just anxious to see if there's anybody out there that can identify these bottles. Okay, this bottle, I mean, I think that these color bottles are like liquor bottles, and if you can see this symbol right here, it looks like a night shield or something like that. If you can see that. On the bottom it has a number. Okay, I had to look off camera to see it. It says 39, and it has that symbol on both sides. Well, actually all the way around it has that night symbol. Now this bottle has these rigids in the center, and on the bottom, geez, that's hard to make out. Let's see if I can see it off camera here. Looks like it has a number 7. That's all I can make out is number 7. Anyways, let's see if you guys know what that is. This is a kind of a weird bottle. It comes down like this, and it feels all straight and everything. And then it feels like it's got jagged edges, like an upside down mountain. See if you guys can see that. See how that looks jagged? It's not broke or anything, that's the way it's made. And then it goes into this like porous kind of glass right there. You see that? And on the bottom, we'll get that leaf off there. It says 67. Now it has an A with a circle, and it says 2. This one right here is another one of these bottles. Like I just showed you, there's 2 of those. Okay, this is a rigid one again, and it just says 7 on the bottom. Okay, moving right along, I think I'm finding out that this symbol is an Anheuser-Busch symbol, and it's all the way around, but I don't know what year it is. It says 10 on the bottom, and old green here, this thing says 10 fluid ounces, no deposit, no refill. It says that all the way around it, and it says 40/40, and then it has a 10 think that's a 73 on the bottom. This bottle here kind of looks a little generic like. This is 72. This is 12AX. And on the bottom, it has a 22. Now this one right here is weird because I kind of thought it looked like a old hot sauce bottle, like from way back in the days, but I don't know. It's kind of like has these ridges here, and on the bottom, let me see, it's a number. I don't even know if that's a number. Let me see here. Yeah, it's a number 6. It looks like a 6 or an 8, but you can kind of see the bottle right there. That's what it looks like. Let's see, another Anheuser-Busch, it looks like, bottle. Again, some of these may not even be old. It says, please don't litter. Yeah, I wish people would listen, but they don't. I don't know if that 83 is for a year or not, but it says AHK D232. That's the best I could see it anyway. This bottle, it just looks like it has nothing really identifiable on it, except there is a number 43 on the bottom, and that's what it looks like. Nothing special about that bottle, at least I don't think. Then we have a very small one of these bottles, probably a liquor type of bottle. There was a lot of no deposit, no refill. On the bottom it says 1680 80715 13. I'd say it's probably a liquor bottle. Then this liquor bottle, if you can see, is shaped differently from that one. It's kind of got a skinnier, longer neck. On the bottom it says required patent office 2812, and that last number is a 76, and it has a B with a circle on it. Now that will conclude that set of bottles, guys. Okay guys, we're back with yet another lot of bottles. A lot of bottles, get it? Yeah, it's a pun. Okay, this bottle, it kind of has this I don't know, this kind of fine, I don't know what you call it, design right here. It says 10 fluid ounces, dispose of properly. On the bottom it says 773, has a F, looks like an I that's circled, and it says 4040. Okay, so we'll set that out of the way. This one, I don't know, just it's kind of like green, light green colored. Doesn't really have any designs. And on the bottom, the only thing it has is a 74. Moving right along here. This is another one of those. Well, no, it's not. This is the other one I just showed you had it said 10 ounces. This one says 12 fluid ounces. No deposit. And on the bottom, it says not to be refilled. And it has a 3. Then it actually has a model number. Might be able to look this up. GK-20469. Then it has an I and a circle, I believe. And it has a 2.67. Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm not for sure. But that's what that one is. Okay, now we have these bottles. These look like to be 16 ounces. I'm not for sure. These are pretty big bottles. and they have the shield right there, or a diamond in the front. And if you can see here, these are rigid as it goes through there. And on the bottom it says, what does it say? What does the bottle say? Contents, yeah, it says 16 fluid ounces, 1364-A, has a 60 there above that. So I don't know.
Double diamonds on the front of it. You notice that?
And oh yeah, on the front they have double diamonds, and on the back they only have one diamond. See, there's the little diamond, there's the big diamond, and this one says G-18151. And here's a smaller one of the diamonds, of these diamond families. I'd say those are 16 ounces. This looks probably like a 12, guessing. Yes, this is 12 fluid ounces on the bottom. It says 363. I don't know if that's 1963, but it says G-18039. And then, you know, you have right there is the diamond bottles there. Now these bottles, these three that I have left here, look like they would be Pepsi bottles, but I'm not for sure, guys. It looks like the emblem was right there, and they've been faded off somehow, but they have that same spiralness as the Pepsi bottles I found. But I could be totally wrong, and they could be anything. On the bottom it says N2264. That looks like a 16 ounce right there. And then these two look like they're 12 ouncers. And it says G18313 760 A3. That also looks like what it would be a Pepsi bottle. This one's kind of grody down here on the bottom. It says N65 and it has a 3. So 2 diamond shields on the left, and I think 3 Pepsi bottles on the right. Alright guys, hopefully you are still there and you're still watching the video, and you're going to help me identify these bottles, because this is the last set of bottles. These are what I call like liquor vial bottles. I don't know what you call them. Some of these have cleaned up really nicely. Some of them still could use a bottle tumbler, which we do not have. But this one right here, I do not know what this is. It says 1 pint, but you can see it's definitely small, the smallest out of the batch. So let's see if it has anything on the bottom that would identify it. On the bottom, it's got a something 10 B. Wow, this is really hard to read. Looks like it says FF10 59 not or 9905. 9905. This next one came pretty clean, and it's a very smooth bottle. Anyways, on the bottom it says wow, these are just hard to read. It says something bottle. You'll never believe it, guys. It says liquor bottle 16 19. It looks like it says 1976 liquor bottle. It says 1 pint. It also says the little one is 1 pint too. Okay. Or half a pint probably. This right here is shaped a little differently than that one, as you can see. This is more of a round, that's more of like a broad type of bottle. The bottom of, on this one says Gibson wine. If anybody knows anything about that. Gibson wine. Sounds like I'm calling somebody to the office over the speakers. This one's kind of scratched a little bit. But let's see what it says. United. Let's see if I can read this. United Brothers Ventures Incorporated. Winters Incorporated. Refilling prohibited. That's the best I can make it out, guys. And hopefully you can make it out on YouTube, or you guys know exactly what it is. Now, what's different about this bottle, if you can see the necks of those look like they have screw-on lids. This one, I don't see anything for threads. So this one may have had a cork. And it has an A444 on the middle. And on the bottom, it just simply has the number 12. Okay, now this one is kind of like the tall guy here. See, it says 750 milliliters. And on the bottom it says 94. And it has a 30. And it says 2128-26. And that, guys, that wasn't all the bottles that we collected to clean up the Lake Tycoon. It took us a long time. These are just the bottles that we didn't give to the recycler that we thought were interesting and we kept for ourselves. And if you guys can help us identify any of these in the comment section below, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, smash the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please do comment in the comment section below. You guys have a good day.